Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Joe with JC Baseball Collector coming back at you with another video. Today I've got some break results that have piled up over the last probably month plus. A lot of these are breaks from quite a while ago actually at this point. But I always like to show them off on the channel. I usually like to do, every 5 or so, maybe less than that. And these ones have just piled up. I actually have 7 sets of break results here. So they're going to span the Professor Collector page, LSUmAniac, and also DirtRat. So I got in a bunch of different breaks across a few different pages for with some really cool guys. So let's dive right in. This first break is going to come from our friend, the Professor Collector. I will link to his page, his Facebook page where he does breaks, and his YouTube channel in the description below. So this first break, here we have it, was some 2021 Donruss and I think some 2020 Prism. We had this Kettle Marte kind of blue hollow. We had a bow of Vladdy, and here was just a bunch of bases and Acuna. Some of these were so long ago I don't even remember what teams I had. There's another nice Acuna. Nate Pearson rookie. So it looks like I must have the Blue Jays, the Braves, and maybe one other team. I'm trying to figure out who it is. But here's some of the stuff that came out of Prism. So we had Freddie. Must have been the D-backs is my third team. We had this nice Vladdy Jr. Brilliance insert. This awesome Stargazing Acuna Jr., Ronald Acuna Jr. insert. And then to round that break out, we got the top-loaded stuff. And then we had this very, very nice Freddie Freeman, I guess that's called Red Donut Circle insert. That's numbered to 149. So very cool Freddie Freeman right there to go up on the showcase. And then Professor runs, these kind of random giveaways on his breaks sometimes. And I was able to get this Kyle Lewis rookie card out of Archives. So I'm not sure if I had that Kyle Lewis yet. Not sure he's been playing quite as well as he was last year, but still a very nice card nonetheless. And very grateful that Travis did that giveaway. Next, we had a break in the LSUmAniac group, and it was 2020 Bowman's Best. And, I've said on this channel a number of times, I always get in on these Bowman's Best breaks when I can. I love the product. It's a lot of fun. Trying to get that to focus. I'm not sure if it is or not. But I didn't do particularly well in this one. I had the Cubs, I think the Pods, and the Marlins, so not like the sexiest teams ever. So I had this Chris Bryant. I did get this nice Robert Hassel. That's a nice one. And then also this Jorge Alfaro. That's all I was able to get from the Bowman's Best. But, as anyone knows with LSUmAniac, he tends to throw some stuff into the package for you if you really struck out. I know I think he might be running out of stuff these days because he's just so generous and gives so much stuff away. But I gotta show that stuff off too. So this is a nice Buster Posey from this year's tribute. Really nice quality card, super thick card stock, very nice. I don't have any tribute yet, so that's a nice one. We had the Austin Wells first paper. He knows I'm a Yankee fan, so that's a great one. Thank you very much. Judge for the PC. We had this Mo insert from this year. Some Yankees rookies from Heritage. Aaron Hicks, which I think is a high number. Yeah, 410. He's done for the year for the Yankees. Zach Britton, also a high number for the Yanks, so a couple of high numbers. This Alec Boehm rookie out of Heritage. And then this was just, this was too much, Dustin. Hey, Jason Dominguez, I know it's just paper, but this is really, really nice. This is definitely, not a super, super cheap card. This is hardly a, throw in. So thank you very much, my friend. I really, really appreciate that to go into the PC. I think I have a couple Jasons already, but, I'm hoping that as a Yankee fan, the guy's going to be a stud. So I will definitely take that. So like I said, thank you so much, man. Next, we had a little break from DirtRat. This was 2021 Bowman. This is actually the first Bowman I got my hands on before I ripped any of it myself. I've still actually only ripped a hobby box of Bowman. I have some blasters sitting in the drawer that I still need to get into on the channel. I have some mega boxes on the way. my retail box unfortunately got canceled by MLB.com or MLB Shop, whatever it is. So that was unfortunate because I was really looking forward to. There's a nice Joey Bart rookie right there. I'm just working through this base stuff. This is a Ligero. This is actually a first. Very nice player, Chrome. I was looking forward to getting that retail box. I had actually picked up two, one for myself to open at some point, and then one I was going to, try to share with some of the Facebook groups and, see if I could, do anything, break it, or do something for folks who are a little priced out of Bowman. I would have been more than happy to do that, but unfortunately, MLB Shop canceled my order. And then here are the top-loaded cards from DirtRat. We had a Jake Vogel first paper, a Choi first paper, a nice Brian Hayes rookie card, a Nick Gonzalez Futurist. I love this Futurist insert set. And then a Hunter Bishop top 100 scout. So as you can see there, I had the Giants, I had the Pirates, and I had the Dodgers. So not a whole ton going on. Didn't get any of the hits. No super big firsts, but it's always fun to get into a Bowman break. And, he did that, I think on release day. So everyone was very excited for Bowman. Next, we have another Professor Collector special. This was 2007 Bowman Draft. So a product that I've never gotten into before. I think there's some other stuff mixed in here. Might have broken a couple of retail, packs or boxes as part of this, but the main draw here is 2007 Draft. So, nothing too crazy here. There's a Luis Garcia, though. Looks like I had the Nats. There's a Matt Chico Chrome. I don't think he ever amounted to a whole heck of a lot. This is like one of their golds. This is Jake Smolinski. Much thicker cardstock on the gold. You can kind of see that there. I don't know if you can tell, but you can see that's a bit thicker. So the first Bowman of his in the gold and in the chrome. Again, too bad it's a guy who I don't think ever really did much. Here are some other guys. Nick Shearholt's rookie card. He had a few decent years in the league. Some of these names are hard to read with the glare. It's a Fred Lewis rookie card. Same thing, maybe a year or two of decent play in the league. And Charlie Kluberson first. So a few, first Bowmans to go into my first Bowman, binder and box, just because of their first Bowmans, even though they're guys that didn't pan out. This was the Reds. I always seem to pull the Reds in the Professor Collector breaks, which is funny because he is a Reds fan. So if I ever hit something big, I'm going to have to, figure out a way to, bring it back his way. There was a Homer Bailey rookie. So he was a pretty good pitcher for a few years there. I think he actually threw 2 no-hitters in his career. So a very nice Homer Bailey rookie that came out there. This is a Jay Bruce Chrome prospect card. So that's a decent one. And then there's Jared Burton, another Chrome rookie card. So not too terrible ones there with the Bruce and the Bailey. And then to close it out, there was a couple of top-loaded things. Looks like this was a Juan Soto Unleashed. That's some sort of, whatever they call that, vector or, some kind of parallel there. I think this is the ones that come out of retail that aren't numbered. This, I think, was part of the, his, like I said, he does kind of a little giveaway for all the people who buy in. So I think this is what I hit in the giveaway, so very nice. We had here as well a Barry Bonds card, which I think 2007, I think that might have been his last year in the majors. I think 2008 was when he kind of got blackballed and nobody would sign him. So very cool to get a Hall of Famer. We had a Homer Bailey Chrome rookie, which is pretty cool. Bowman Chrome rookie from 2007. And then probably my biggest pull was this Tim Lincecum paper rookie card. So, always loved Lince. He had a really dominant stretch for like 4 years there. Before, I think his mechanics and his small body and all of that, he just kind of, lost his game. Didn't really have it anymore. But he was absolutely dominant there in the kind of late 2000s, probably like 08 through maybe 12. And he was definitely a big part of a couple of that, at least that first, if not 2, of those big Giants World Series teams. Next break was a pretty cool one. Another one actually from 2007. It was Bowman's Best. So I'm not going to show the Bowman's Best cards quite yet. This was from LSUmaniac. So as, like I said, as always, there's a couple of decent throw-ins. I'm still trying to get this to, focus. There we go. So we had an Alika Williams, Hancock, very cool Spencer Torkelson from 2021 Bowman. Insert, Taylor Ward rookie, and then a very nice Julio Rodriguez. I'm starting to pile up a bunch of like sweet Julio Rodriguez cards just like by chance. So maybe this is a guy, if he really bursts onto the scene, I'll be able to collect. So those those were some very nice throw-ins from Dustin. And then from the actual 2007 Bowman's Best, there wasn't a lot of cards in the box. I think this was one he picked up from Triple B that he got for the group. But this is what they look like. They're pretty sweet. I mean, very thick, heavy cardstock. You know, I remember Dustin saying the boxes were extremely heavy, so he was thinking that there was like big hits in them or something. But it's just, you know, very thick, nice cards. So I had the Angels, I had the Reds again with the Reds, and the Chicago White Sox. So I had this Jim Thome, which I actually hit 2 of these Jim Thomes, and I had Dustin send one of them to Coach, as I know he's a big White Sox fan. So I hope that made it safely. We had this Vladdy Sr., so you'll see here we had 3 Hall of Famers. You know, first 2. Here's Vladdy Sr. with the Angels. Very nice card. And then the third, boom, my guy, Ken Griffey Jr. with the Reds. So this is definitely a card I did not have. I was not collecting in 2007. And that's my guy. You know, that's like, you know, my one of my primary PC guys, along with, you know, Judge and Jeter. So really thrilled to put that one into the collection, no doubt about it. So a very successful break there, even though it was, you know, kind of a minimal number of cards, but that's what you get with Bowman's Best. There's just you know, not that many cards in the master box. Next was another Professor Collector break. This was the first time he ever did a dual break of two full hobby boxes. He did a 2020 Bowman Heritage and 2010 Topps Update. So I think this Rosarina might have been my giveaway win or just a throw in. But then, you know, I'll just work through some of these cards. I had the Orioles, so you can see there's the Heritage, kind of all the paper. Here was the 2010 design. Yeah, this Brooks Robinson insert. And you might see a Brooks Robinson theme, spoiler alert, as we go forward, which will be pretty cool. There's a Mountcastle. Brian Mattis rookie. He was a guy who had a bunch of potential. Never really figured it out. I think he had a few decent years in the league. But I remember he was supposed to... I went to college down in Baltimore. You know, I was down there from 2006 to 2010, and, you know, he was a guy that everyone, you know, in Birdtown was really high on, and I just don't think he ever really made it. Here's some like, kind of these, you know, games. This was some sort of game back in the day that was interesting. Ryan Hughes. There's Palmer and Mattis. There you go, legendary lineage. See, they were really high on this guy. There's Aristides Aquino, the guy who follows me around. I have more of his rookie cards than probably anyone in the world. There's a nice Joey Votto. I got the Reds again. And I'm just laughing because I just keep getting the Reds. There's a Hunter Green in these breaks. You know, it's just funny because, you know, Travis is the big Reds fan. There's a reprint of Barry Larkin's rookie card. I actually have a couple of these in my collection nowadays. Let's see, Travis Wood rookie card. He was a decent pitcher for a few years there. Micah Owings, another Travis Wood rookie. Jordan Smith. So a bunch of nice cards there, but still a lot more to go. I mean, in this break, there was just a ton of cards that came out of these 2 hobby boxes. Let's see what we had. We also had the Giants. So we had this nice Mike Yastrzemski, Marco Luciano. So this was just all the paper. I mean, this was the paper that came out of the 2 boxes, Mauricio Dubon. And then we had a nice Yaz black and white. So I don't know. These are, I think, kind of rare. So pretty cool to pull Yaz. You know, he's a little bit of an older guy. I don't think he's having a particularly great season, but he's a guy I think people like. So kind of cool to pull a somewhat rare insert of him, or parallel of him. But then here are all the chromes that Travis sleeved for this break. We had Will Wilson, nice Marco Luciano. People are really high on him. Hunter Bishop. We had a Sam LeClure rookie. Another Travis Wood sleeved. Chris Heisey sleeved. You'll notice I'm gonna give Travis a little grief now. He sleeved up all the the Reds rookies. So I'm just kidding. You know, big Chris Heisey guy. There's Adam Hall, and then a very nice Adley Rutschman. I'm super high on Adley Rutschman. I hope he makes it up with the O's this year. Really high on him out of Oregon State, I believe. And as a former catcher myself, I love guys like that. Then, to close this one out, we had a couple of pretty nice parallels. We had this, I guess this is considered a refractor out of the Bowman Heritage, number to 199 of Helio Ramos. So he was a pretty nice player. Then another one, numbered out of 199, of Reese Hines. So I don't know how many of these there are in a box, but we got 2 of the numbered cards in a single box. Sorry, I have a message popping up on my phone as I'm recording. So yeah, we hit 2 numbered to 199 refractors out of the same hobby box with our 2 teams, so that's pretty solid. Then there was this Josh Bell, not that Josh Bell. This is an older Josh Bell who I don't think ever really did much in the majors. Chrome refractor rookie out of Update. So these I think are not the easiest pulls for sure. It's just too bad that this isn't quite a name, but it looks like that he was a third baseman for the Orioles. So like I said, not the guy who was on the Pirates and is having a terrible year for the Nationals now, but just a guy from back in 2010. You can see he has a pretty cool shot on there. That didn't really pan out. And perhaps the best pull, which I don't think was actually sleeved up. I put this in a top loader after I, came across it. I went through the package. I peek at all this stuff beforehand. Was this Brooks Robinson? It was a short print. I looked at it. I was like, oh, that's weird. Like, what is this Brooks Robinson? Like, kind of like randomly in the stack of my Orioles cards. And this is actually a photo variation. I think that it's actually this Josh Bell is the regular card, the number 225, and then his base, and this is the photo variation, a Brooks Robinson. So like really cool to have him in there. I'm gonna throw him up in the background. So like I said before, there's a little bit of a Brooks Robinson theme going here. So really cool photo variation short print on that one. And now getting into my last pack here, try to close this out in under 20 minutes, is one of the weekly big one breaks that I bought into on the LSUmAniac page. It was a 30-team break, a bunch of different products. I pulled the Orioles, which, unfortunately, they're not like the sexiest team ever. At least, so I thought. So wait till the end, and you'll see why I say that. So we had the Severino Rainbow Foil. We did have a nice Ryan Mountcastle, Rookie of the Year favorites out of Bowman Chrome, rookie card, another Mountcastle rookie, another Mountcastle rookie. This Anthony Santander, I guess this is, I don't know if they're still calling this Candy Cane or whatever it is, numbered to 2021 out of Donruss. Trey Mancini, who's having just an absolutely awesome bounce back season. Really rooting for this guy. He had a colon cancer last year. Probably didn't, know what his future held. He kicked its ass, and he is back on the field, and he's just driving in runs all over the place, having a monster year. So absolutely awesome story. Definitely look it up if you weren't familiar. Here's some stuff from Bowman Chrome. Another sweet Adley Rushman. Terribly off-centered, but, like I said, I love Adley. This is a really cool card. These throwback designs, this is the 91 Bowman design. These throwbacks are really sweet. A few others. There's a nice Keston Herstad in the Bowman throwback. Grayson, Hall, Santander. And then here's the top-loaded stuff. Here's some of the really nice stuff. I'll put the last one down there, as that's going to be the big reveal. We had the Ryan Mountcastle rookie out of Series 1. We had another Ryan Mountcastle rookie. That's the 86 design insert. So a couple of sweet Ryan Mountcastles. And then I'll use this Ryan Mountcastle to do the big reveal here. This was my only card that I pulled out of Topps Tribute. And can you see who it is? Yep, that's right. Brooks Robinson. Boom. Autograph. Brooks Robinson, Hall of Fame, green auto, numbered to 99. Definitely one of the biggest and best pulls I've ever had in a break. And it's funny, I actually missed this break. I didn't get a chance to watch it live. I had other things going on, so I went back. And since it was so long, I just kind of watched the recap. I, fast forwarded through some parts, and then I went to the end where, Dustin reveals all the hits. And, he was going through the stack, and I was like, man, I did terrible. I think the best card I had in his stack was like that Anthony Santander, numbered it to 2021, and I was like, holy cow. I did horrendous here. And this Brooks Robinson, I think, was the very last one he showed, and my jaw just dropped when I saw it come out, and I was like, oh man, that is sick. So, thank you guys. Thank you, Professor. Thank you, LSU. Thank you, DirtRat, for running such awesome breaks. Really appreciate it. I'll definitely be back for more. You guys know that. So I'll link to all of their pages down below in the description. So definitely check them out if you're not, following their YouTubes or part of their Facebook groups yet. If you follow me, you probably are. But if you're not, if you aren't yet, definitely get in on them. They're just awesome guys, and they're really great groups. Just to talk baseball, talk cards, trade, do whatever with. But yeah, that'll be it for today. I'm gonna be up in Syracuse for my cousin's wedding for the next few days, so nothing new coming out until sometime next week. But I think I'll probably be coming back at you guys with some Bowman, which I know everybody loves. So thank you as always for the support. Unfortunately, this just trickled over 20 minutes. I didn't hit my goal of trying to keep it under 20. But yeah, thank you always everyone for the support. Hit that subscribe button, toss me over a thumbs up, and I will see you guys next week for more baseball. Take care. Thanks a lot.